Hey folks, this is Don DeRosa here. I want to take a quick second and talk to you about the importance of due diligence or doing your homework. Due diligence is probably one of the biggest, most important things you can do or learn when buying real estate. Because if you don't know how to do it correctly, you could lose an enormous amount of money and be out of this business quicker than you got started. So what is due diligence? Due diligence, in my opinion, is the period right before and right after you get a purchase and sale agreement accepted. Due diligence is performing calculations, reviewing documents, getting insurance, walking the property to make sure your investment is profitable, among many other things. Lack of due diligence, or more importantly, not knowing what to look for, is the biggest reason I get when I talk to new investors as to why they aren't buying all the homes they can. In fact, in every city in America, one of the top 3 reasons people are afraid to buy houses is because they don't know how to evaluate the properties. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick 5 things that I think are the most important areas that you need to pay particular attention to. 1, ARV. ARV is what we call the after repair value, and that's what we think the property will be worth. Once we fix it up and we try to sell it, that's the number that's probably the most important number that you can determine. You need to take into consideration things like bedrooms, baths, square foot, age of home, proximity to the property, and then make sure you're comparing apples to apples, meaning compare it to other homes. Number 2, buying costs. Buying costs include all the things that you will do or check before you get the property either under contract or before you close, such as closing fees, attorney's fees, surveys, commissions, any title issues and any arrearages issues that you have. Those things like you need to identify so that you don't buy a property that suddenly has lots of problems. Number 3, repairs or basically another big ticket item. Most people don't understand what goes into determining what repairs are needed. They don't know how to judge the scope of work, how to judge the repair cost, the contractor issues that come with it, all the stuff that goes into making sure that you're protected when using contractors. That includes paperwork, everything. Number 4, holding costs. Holding costs, you need to take into consideration things like interest payments, mortgage payments, utilities, HOA, anything that's associated with the property while you're holding on to it. And number 5, selling costs. Selling costs is the area that you're going to be considering, like commissions, closing fees, staging, anything that has to do with something that will help you sell the property in the end. Something that presents itself as an expense or a hurdle that you might need to sell this property. Those are the 5 things that I consider the most basic. But if you'd like to learn more and get even more details, I'm holding an event this weekend at Atlanta REIA where I'll be spending 8 full hours talking about those very things. You will learn how to determine values, what the ARV is, how to find comps, what numbers you should use when buying, how to inspect the property, how to determine repairs quickly, even if this is your first deal, what holding costs to use, what selling costs to use, and more importantly, what pitfalls to avoid. So if you want to take your investing game to the next level, please click on wherever the link is on this page and join me for a full 8-hour day of learning. We're going to spend all 8 hours learning how to do all those things I just listed. So please find the link somewhere, click on it, and I look forward to seeing you Saturday. Thank you very much. Happy investing.